I borrowed something for a second and it followed me for the rest of my career. I was 22 and working my first job out of college as a data entry clerk at a financial consulting firm downtown. My own ID badge had stopped working that Monday morning, probably demagnetized from sitting next to my phone all weekend, and I was already running late for a client presentation I was supposed to help set up. Andre from accounting was grabbing coffee in the lobby when I explained my situation. He laughed and handed me his badge without thinking twice about it. "Just use mine for today," he said. "I'll get yours fixed with IT after lunch." I swiped his badge at the elevator and headed up to the 12th floor where I'd been working for 6 months, but the elevator didn't stop at 12. It kept going up to the 18th floor, which I'd never been to before. Executive level. The doors opened to a reception area with marble floors and floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city. A woman in an expensive suit was waiting by the elevator with a huge smile on her face. "Marcus, welcome to Sterling Dynamics," she said, extending her hand. "I'm Tessa, your executive assistant. We've been expecting you." I tried to explain there'd been some mistake, but she was already walking fast down a hallway lined with impressive oil paintings, talking about my schedule and the morning briefing with senior partners. I figured this would sort itself out quickly once we found someone who actually knew me, but Tessa led me to a corner office with my name already on the door. Not my full name, just Marcus in gold lettering. Inside was a desk bigger than my apartment's dining table, with a computer logged in and a stack of documents waiting for my signature. Tessa handed me a coffee and a mug that said World's Best VP and started going through my calendar. "The quarterly review meeting was at 10, she said. "The Morrison account presentation at 2, and the board dinner tonight at the Metropolitan Club." I kept waiting for someone to notice I didn't belong there, but every person who stopped by the office called me Marcus and acted like they'd been working with me for years. Paige from legal brought contracts for my review. The IT guy updated my computer access to include systems I'd never seen before. The company president himself stopped by to welcome me back from my sabbatical, which was news to me since I'd never taken a sabbatical. By Wednesday, I was getting emails about million-dollar deals and strategic planning sessions. My salary had apparently been automatically adjusted to match my new position, which I discovered when my direct deposit was suddenly 6 times larger than expected. I tried calling Andre to return his badge and explain what happened, but his phone went straight to voicemail. I looked him up in the company directory and found his contact information, but when I called the accounting department, they said no one named Andre worked there. I went down to the 7th floor where I remembered seeing him before, but the security guard said my executive badge didn't grant access to that floor. For weeks, I lived this strange double life. During the day, I attended high-level meetings and made decisions about projects worth millions of dollars, somehow managing to fake my way through conversations about financial strategies I didn't understand. Every evening, I tried researching what had happened to my real job and who this Marcus person was supposed to be. The company records showed Marcus Whitlock had been hired as vice president of strategic development with an MBA from Wharton and 15 years of experience at Goldman Sachs. None of that was me, but somehow I was living his life now. My own position in data entry seemed to have been eliminated entirely, with no record that I'd ever worked there at all. Last Friday, I finally found Andre's personnel file in the executive database I apparently had access to. What I discovered in that file explained everything about why my borrowed badge had changed my entire career, and that's when I realized I wasn't the only person whose life had been completely replaced.